All right, we're gonna play a league today. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, I had some good stuff with Boba recorded, but OBS Ninja has been eating a lot of the files that I give it, so I think they're just gone. Unfortunately, I don't like it, but I I don't know. It's super frustrating for me too because I watch this stuff back to like try and absorb it, but yeah, I probably lost like 4 to 5 matches that he recorded, which is pretty shitty, but I don't know what else to do. So, what matches did I see with him? I saw Oops, I saw Show and Tell, a couple of blue black builds. So I'll try and convey some of what he told me if and when they come up. I think the one that hurt the most to lose was a game against Oops, but he did explain it to me somewhat, so I'll have a better shot at explaining it to you guys as I see it if it comes up. Anytime now. Extortion. Rain. Okay, so what else have I learned? Um, I think I'm starting to get a better grip on the format, which is great. I'm a lot less scared of things now. So, you know, that's always fantastic. Any day now. I do not like how long it takes to find a matchup, but I guess there's nothing that can be done for that. Wow, Chris is doing. So that's Clips. He's doing pretty well. He's got 4 trophies to his name. Boba's got 4, but that's just a fraction of what he has. Probably that's just on his main account. It's spread across alts, and apparently he like, yeah. So whatever. And then I think I only have the one this season, right? Yeah, just the one. Hey, but it's still one, right? It's not nothing. Man, this is taking a while. Where is everybody? Nobody wants to play Magic today, I guess. Man, I've never had to wait this long. Jeez. Legacy League, right? Yeah, okay. Hmm. my god, 6 minutes? Okay. Oh, finally. Okay. DFP. All right. Probably just keep this. I don't love that it doesn't have a white source, but I force blue card to stave off an immediate death. Plus, I have what, 8 fetches or 8 cantrips, 18 lands, so it's like 26 out of 52 to draw something useful next turn. Okay, snow-covered island. Could be anything for the most part. No idea. What I want is a white source, preferably. Or I can have a Cauldron. This league is off to a tremendous start. It's absolutely tremendous. Alright, so tell me what you are. So you're going to brainstorm. Still don't know much about the deck in general, at least to my eye. Okay, so Sanctuary to me says, like, control-y kind of deck. Wow, this is a pretty bad run of cards. I'm actually kind of mirroring him in how bad this is in all likelihood. Oh, okay, so what is this? Show and tell? Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a force, pitch a Jace. And then if I get a blue card, or a white card, okay. You know what, I will take it, that's fine. Give me a white source. No! Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't have any 3s, but what I can do, I can put Batterskull, so I can stop a Force of Will maybe under counterbalance. Here's a basic mountain. My god, this is so clunky. I've got like 2 turns in hell. So I want the Batterskull to maybe stop a Force of Will, but honestly, this is a very tragic. This is really bad. This is so terrible. Next turn is what, the Batterskull draw. Alright, now we're just stuck in hell. If this were a white source, I'd be beating his face in, but not that kind of day, I guess. Well, the only comfort is that he's having a pretty bad day over there, too. Okay. Well, there's literally nothing I can do. I will actually have to go to discard next turn. Give me something here. You suck. This is so atrocious. Well. Okay. Well. It's something. Stoneforge. I'm probably just getting a... Well, I mean, I only have the choice to get a Cryptic Coat. I think it's nice to try and kill him, I think, but... Okay, well, it's just a brainstorm. It's nice to try and kill him, but I think the issue that I'm going to have is that I just need to not die more than anything else. Yes, I will use counterbalance. Sorry, it's already a 1. I know that. I know this. What am I doing? Okay, so show and tells. So what, I Force of Will this, hope his 7-card hand is blank, and then probably keel over. Give me the bad news. Yeah, okay. No. No. There's this card. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that was just awful for the mana. Alright, so some kind of blue. So, show and tell in general. Blast come in, so does Lavinia. Consign is pretty bad, but it's also just for blue count. Maybe some surgicals. So what's bad? These are pretty bad. Back to basics might be okay. I can cut a batter skull. I can cut a stone forge. I can probably cut like 2 of these. I didn't see any other color, so that kind of leans me towards wanting to bring in this surgical more. What's bad here? I'm just gonna cut all the white removal. I can't imagine any of that's that good. Okay, so let's see what happens. What did he put in? He put in show and tell. Yeah, then he put in omniscience. Yeah. Okay, so one thing that I did learn, I'll talk about it now, is that Lavinia is actually a good counter to show and tell. I think there's a tendency for people to try and put out the Lavinia, but it's good to keep it in hand and deploy it off the show and tell that they cast and let them be surprised by it. Because unless they have exactly Emrakul, they're not going to be able to cast anything off it. So you can put them in this weird spot where they go show and tell, omniscience, and then they don't have another play. So I think it's pretty clear there's a ponder. Okay, so I take that Lavinia all day. I'm not ready for this stone forge. Okay, so I have a stone forge coming. I would like to clock, so I'll just draw that next turn. Oh, I should have put the Vulcan. Oh well. Because if I have to crack, I might have to crack the fetch to play the red blast, which would not be ideal. Okay, so he has the green too. Carpet, alright. It's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Stoneforge, and I'm going to get Cryptic Coat. And what that gives me is Red Blast. I have a Force backup, and then I have Lavinia as well to put into play off the show and tell. So I'm reasonably well protected here. We let him have this stock up. That's fine. So like I notice how like when I'm doing my curve, I'm not like pressuring myself to like I must put Lavinia into play because I'm going to allow show and tell if it gets there to do that work for me. Although Veil of Summer is rather unfortunate in that it does shut that part off. So a Veil is actually a must counter. So what I want here is ideally another blue card, red. Okay. Let's still cast Red Blast. So I think I'm going to go for Narset here. So I would like another blue card. That's a blue card. I'm going to swing. So I think a lot of people would have tried to put Lavinia in, and then this curve, like you see, it would not have been able to happen if you had done that, because you would have had to not deploy the Stoneforge, in which case you don't have a blue Cryptic Coat, or you're trying to play it now, in which case you don't have an active Narset. So all these little decisions do matter. And then I guess the other thing going in the back of my head is that, hey, maybe I can catch him. I can probably stop the first show and tell, which means that something like, what am I saying? Okay, Veil, probably. 2 and a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? Eureka. Okay, well, you can't have that. Two and a blue. I think we let him have that. That's fine. So, what am I doing next turn here? Going to Narset first. Surgical is only good if they don't know about it for the most part. So, I think I just take this counterbalance. Counterbalance can blind flip. I still want to ponder, though, to find a land. Okay, that's a land. So I'm just going to counterbalance here. Give me some options. Just keep making it harder and harder for him. And again, like, I'm not prioritizing putting in Lavinia, because my goal is to put that in off show and tell. So we'll see what he wants to do here. I'm probably going to Snapcaster Ponder next turn, though, just because I do need to pressure him eventually. So he has a Eureka out, too, which is good to know. Okay, so I got 1 on top. Consign's not great, unfortunately, but if that were a white card, I would not have a force pitch. Okay. So we're going to counter this. I think I allow this. And then we're going to put in... Because I might want to snap Pyroblast, that red blast, which I'm not going to be able to do if I force pitch snap. So I'm just going to let him put in Omniscience and hope that it's not a Emrakul that he has to finish me off. No. So here's this Lavinia. Okay, so here's what I mean. If he just has Emrakul, he just has it. There's nothing you can do. So he doesn't know how Lavinia works, I guess. Yeah, because this way he needs exactly freaking Emrakul to make it work, which he doesn't have. And then next turn I snap Pyroblast his Omniscience and put him in a tough spot. So again, this is one of those times where you look at consign as being like, yeah, it's bad. You normally wouldn't bring it in, but if this were a white spell that I'd kept in, I think it's likely game losing. I'm just gonna red blast that Omniscience now. Just completely undid his whole turn there, pretty much, I think. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Whoopsie. No, I should have... Okay. I should have paid blue to stifle it, but... and then I could have stopped it if I Flusterstormed the trigger, but I did not. Yes, I will use it. Is it a 1? It's a Jace for 4, so that covers that. Yeah, I still just counter this. I can't let him have it. So now it's really tough for him because he needs 2 halves of his combo again. So he's gonna get probably stock up. It's hard to imagine show and tell being a good draw. What is that, stock up? Yeah, stock up. He's got to redig for it because he definitely wants to get show and tell back. But like if you just draw show and tell and you don't have the B part of the A plus B, then it's just like bad. No. So next turn it's Jace, then we brainstorm, we set up counterbalance. So we'll see. He's got a lot of dead draws too. He's got like 6 ponders and brainstorms that he can't actually do anything with. Blue, colorless. What is this? It's asking a lot of a 3-card hand, what he needs to do to win this. Okay. So now we just do Jace. I'm gonna brainstorm. Okay, so I'm going to put back Pyroblast and then Force of Will on top of that so we can't force it ideally. And then we are going to go to Beatstown, and he has this turn exactly to win. No, he can have the redraw. I'd rather him do this now because that actually turns off counterbalance during his turn, which is pretty heinous. Yeah, so that's the value of keeping Lavinia in your hand and not just like deploying it, which I know is like the tendency. Like, let's just put this thing in play. But you can once you put her in off for show and tell, because these decks go, like I said, into omniscience lines most of the time, you can catch them with their pants down like that. Okay. So what could he be doing at end step? Well, what is this, like an intuition or something? Return target card. Okay, so I have to counter this one because I have a 5 on top. Oh, it can't be countered. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, well, he's probably going to win this one then. So let's see what he wants to do. He still may not win this because his best line is still show and tell. I mean, he puts an Emrakul. I'm not dead on the swing, and I have 6 permanents and a Jace that I could bounce. And I have a Jace to bounce it, so it's definitely not over, I guess is what I'm saying. That was stupid. I forgot it can be countered from the Veil. Stupid. You just took. I don't know. Part of it is maybe I'm more of a momentum player, so like when he takes so long to make up his mind, I don't react. Auroral Procession, huh? Okay. So, I mean, I don't know what he... Oh, wait, does that put it into play? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he can't go anywhere with it. So, with Auroral Procession, I definitely don't want more of this effect, but I'm generally pretty happy with where I'm at. Yeah, let's just send it. Auroral Procession makes me a little more inclined to try and keep Surgicals in. Or if I'd seen it and not known, but, I mean, I'm not changing anything about my deck, so there you go. Okay, this is fine. The 2 Stone Forges are definitely bad. I'm nowhere near ready enough for these, so what I'm probably going to do is stall a bit and then try and just brainstorm them away. Let's see. Okay, that Surgical's good if I can kill off his first one. I'm probably gonna brainstorm now and then brainstorm again. Because I probably want one of the Stone Forges eventually. I just don't need 2 right now, and I want to be mana efficient while I can be. Hey, what if I Surgical'd his Ponders? I think that would make Boba really mad at me. Did he mulligan to 6? Yeah, sure, you can have a carpet. Yeah, mulligan to 6. Okay. I'm just gonna... Let's go get Brainstorm here. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, we'll put you 2 back. Sure. So I'm going to get Mountain at end step, and I think that's it. We're just going to play the long game here. Okay, Let's brainstorm again. Cool. So this Cauldra, I probably still want the 4th land, so I'm going to put it under there. No. I'm going to put it under the basic plains because I might want this double red blast, which is I'm kind of thinking I want this double red blast. And then, yeah, I need double red. Or at least it's very possible that I need double red. That's what I'll say. Okay. I mean, he can stock up all day. That's fine. So next turn, I probably Stoneforge to try and, like, nudge him to do something. Or I could... Back to basics is pretty tempting, too. Okay. So the next turn, spell you cast can't be countered, which is not ideal. So I get a plains next turn. He wants to show and tell. This plains doesn't do anything for me because now the next show and tell that comes down is not going to be counterable, which is kind of unfortunate. So I think I have to get a new card out of the deck. It's not going to matter, so... Like, 2 red blasts aren't going to matter. If he has the show and tell, he's just going to do it. So I'm just going to put this back to basics into play and see if that's good enough. I don't have very many good options now. If he puts this thing on the stack, I'll just have to allow it and see what happens. Sure. Tomb, okay. So best case scenario is he just casts a show and tell because he thinks he has the ability to, I guess, and yeah, this carpet's kind of killing me right now. Okay, so the next spell can't be countered. Show and tell. All right. So it's just Stoneforge Mystic. So with this on the stack now, I'm going to Red Blast his... I didn't even think of that play, but that's pretty good. Just going to Cunning Wish. Okay. Fire Mines, Foresights. So I think I can... I don't know if this is going to be good enough, but I am going to Surgical his Show and Tells, maybe. Because that'll knock out the whole point of the rest of his deck. So what can he get? He can get 3, 2, 1. Okay. Take that one too. So he gets a 3, a 2, and a 1. So what's the... He can't get a 3 anymore, so he gets... Okay, so this might have actually worked out then. He probably just gets a stock up, and then he has to dig for Eureka, is what he's doing. Okay. it's not going to be good enough. Okay. So he can just get like Spell Pierce or something. Okay, so I wonder what we're doing. Okay. So is it just going to be Emrakul? Cool. But he can't cast it. The problem is he can't cast Emrakul because Pyroblast is gonna... Okay. Okay. Oh, is he just gonna... Okay. Okay, so that's the loop. All right. That is a very convoluted loop. Okay, yeah, I see the loop. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, now I know. Okay, so that Clash thing is not something I saw coming. I thought we might have had it under control there, but I guess not. On to the next one. Alright, well that was substantially faster. Okay, so maybe this is a Maverick deck. Rat Hashira. I feel like I've seen his name on the leaderboards. Alright, well... this seems fine. Red. Welder. So this is a painter deck. Okay. Probably just gonna plow the welder. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna fuck around with that thing. Back to basics might be useful in this matchup, but in all likelihood, probably not. So I'm more leaning towards it being force fodder. Okay. Well, that's something. Servant. Okay, cool. Everything is blue now. Okay. I don't need to pressure now, so let's just ponder and see what's what. If I find a sword's great. If I don't, okay. I don't need any of this. I'm gonna any order that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need this thing to die. So I'm just gonna brainstorm. Okay, not ideal. So I put one of these back, and I think I put a cryptic coat. And then, worst comes to worst, I try to brainstorm into a removal spell, namely Swords to Plowshares, pretty much. See if he even goes for that. He didn't even do it. Okay. Sure. Jeez, okay. That's a lot of sagas. Okay, so here it is. It's swords or bust on this one. Brainstorm. Okay, well, I set that up. So let's do... I want Jace next turn. Stoneforge under Island. Pew. He's probably gonna Red Blast. I am going to force pitch one of these back to basics. Okay. He's gonna turn some cards over. Shoot, I forgot about. Okay. Well. Alright, here's where we hope this back to basics is good enough. And maybe next turn, if I draw Island, it's Jace. It is nice that it's tapping down a critical saga, probably. Ponder. I'm gonna any order that. Okay, guess I'm pondering again. Any order that as well. Sure. Okay, fine. I just wanted like a land off 2 ponders, just 2 shuffles. Heartbreaking. Tragedy. So what does he get? Probably another grindstone or something. I probably lost when I stacked that incorrectly. I knew the grindstone was going to take 2 off, and I wouldn't be in this situation if I just kept the island in hand, and I'd be untapping with Jace right now. So that's a pretty big miss on my part. Pithing Needle. Okay, cool. What's it going to be, boss? Did you see Jace? I forget. Okay. Okay, cool. Don't care. So what is it that I want to do here? Let's not miss a land drop. Swords under mountain. So we'll prismatic ending that needle. Done. And then next turn we're gonna have Jace, I think. Which is gonna be fantastic for us. Okay. You can have Fable. So he goes to So that thing can't even do anything. So really, what am I worried about? Could make him take that next turn. So how I lose is if he draws 2 and then somehow comes up with Painter, plays Painter and Grindstones. But okay, so I'm just not going to lose to that. I'm going to Brainstorm. Okay, so that's useful for next turn. So next turn I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to Jace and then keep a Plains up. Yeah, okay, sure. I just did it again. Okay. So, well, now I have Force, so I'm just gonna slam this Jace home. Do I fight over this? He's gonna need to top deck exactly that next turn, so you know what? I think I am gonna fight over this. This Jace is too important. If he top decks Painter next turn, then that's just how it is sometimes, I guess. Okay, so I want both of these, so I'm just gonna put these 2 back. And then pass turn. Another Red Blast. Okay, it's a pretty good one. Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna get a Plains here. Okay. So he's gonna try and slow grind me here. How do I want to do this? I can. This doesn't do anything useful right now, so let's Narset. There's another Jace, and then I'm going to take out this Grindstone to slow down that clock. And then I think I just start Jace plussing to victory. No, I think I do just start Jace plussing. I'm not even gonna like fuck with this thing. That thing can go really wrong really fast. I'm gonna do Dress Down. Actually, no, I probably should have done Force. Okay, well, I think I just start locking him out this way. No, you can have that. Safe next turn. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm now. All right. So this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Blue, white, red. just wants to put attackers into play. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Just watching the ending of this terrible ass NBA game.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm playing this poorly.
Did you fix the
Huh? Sorry, what?
you said your recording thing, did you end up figuring out how to fix it?
I ended up just uninstalling it. But yeah. I don't know if that fixed it or not, but for now I'm just screwing around. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just gonna be a voyeur.
Yeah, sure. Painter's actually a deck. Actually, when you play against Painter, do you sideboard in Graveyard Hate?
Well, what you do is you hope that they keep their painters in and you just grindstone them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, you got me. I think I might deck here. Jeez.
Yeah, did you see that list I sent you? It's called Painter. You could be using said painter to beat them or grindstone.
I could be. Jeez. I think he's just gonna deck me on this one. Okay.
So why are you helping him?
Well, I have to figure out how to kill this bridge, right?
You know Jace has an alternate ability that wins through plus twoing, right?
Oh shit, I forgot he can't attack too. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. You're right.
Yeah.
Saga. Yeah, that's fine. I kept thinking he could attack. I have too many, you know. Okay.
I feel like people just have never read the card Jace the Mind Sculptor.
I plus two'd him, but then he put like Chaos Defiler into play, and my head was like, oh god, now he can like if this thing dies or whatever. Oh, I know I actually needed to kill that welder. Shit. Okay. So I think I have to unsummon this welder and then force it on the way back down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. How do I get out of this? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna deck me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm gonna plus two, target you. We're just gonna go for this ultimate. No, you can keep it. And then I'm going to Snapcaster Mage. Swords to Plowshares. No, I will not. red, blue, white. Here's Teferi. We can have this opal back, I guess. Actually, no, I want the Snapcaster back. That's what I want back. Blue, blue, counterbalance. Okay. Kind of getting somewhere now. Okay. All right, I think I might pull this one out, actually. Some miracle. Yes, I would. It's fine. It doesn't change anything. Snapcaster Mage, plow it. Okay. No, I do not. Okay, so next turn it's... Sure, you can have construct, it's fine. Still can't attack. Think I've got this one. Okay. So 3, 6, okay. What? Oh, shit. Shit, I misclicked. Ugh. Okay, so I think it's you exile all that shit. You bounce the grindstone. Force it on the way back down. No, I think he's got it. Ah. These are good. This is good. This is good. What's bad? This game really isn't about Batter Skull. Can probably cut a Stoneforge. Dress downs are good. Spell Pierce I like. I don't think I like these back to basics. And then I'll cut a... Let's do one more card here. Maybe one more Stoneforge then. Okay, let's do that. It was a tight game. I messed up there too. Ran out of cards in deck. I had that one. I just got... There was just too much going on board, and I lost track of it in my own head. That's all that happened. Okay. Man, this match is a fucking slog. Yeah, this is a keep. I have a meltdown for later. Leyline, okay. Oh, I see. Well, it's only a one-way, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I only have the 3 snaps, so... It is kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Cost him a card to do it. I'm okay with that. Blue Blast, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Painter. Engineer, okay. I think I'm going to try and Prismatic Ending that next turn. Do I want to plow it now? Painter's Servant, okay. So let's use our mana. So let's brainstorm. Okay. I don't think I need this force. Take a Jace though. Here's a Stoneforge. So I'll take a Cauldron. Let's force you to do something here.
Dude, what did I come back to? Why does he have a ley line?
I don't know. He brought one in. I lost the last
I'm
one.
guess-
I decked myself,
I was
unfortunately. Huh?
I feel like you definitely should
I-
not have lost that last one.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to Blue Blast this.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember that one time you were playing Blue Black Reanimator and we were in a good spot and I left for 5 minutes
Yeah,
and I
then
came back and you
you're
were
like,
dying?
what the fuck happened? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It came back to like a
Land. Okay.
dumpster fire. I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude?
Yeah, sloppy play. So we just put that in. Start beating. I would have liked to get a land for a Jace, but not to be this time. Pretty sure just any red source off the top sends him into hell. He'll have 1 permanent. And then I'm beating down with Stoneforge. So what is this, like a Jace probably? red source. Yeah. All right. So I think I knock him down a peg. Yep, okay. There's that one. I kind of want one more stone forge. What's bad? Consigns are fine. I'm gonna go down one force. Okay, red. Okay. Turboing out. Okay, so we're probably looking at. Okay, so is he just stuck? Wow. Okay, sure. I take that. Take that all day. I'm just gonna ponder here, see what he wants to do. I'm not gonna play the land. Maybe he'll think. Maybe he'll read weakness into that and commit a red blast. Totally fine. I'm gonna play this island and keep consign up to counter a painter or something that comes down. Two and a blue. Fable. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna play this and keep consign up, just so it can't get a painter under me. Although I wonder, no, I can counter. I can stop Fable from making the 3/3. That's fine. That seems okay. Okay. It's a lot of Fables. So I play this. I think I try to fairy to bounce the shaman. Okay, that's pretty good. This is fine. You can have your dude. Okay. He has a dude. So I want to plow this reflection. Sure, that's fine. I don't care. I'm going to plow this reflection. Island. So I can do blue, blue, white for Narset. Let's do that. Rebels, probably. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to triggered ability. So I'm going to cast with Replicate 1. Triggered ability. Then I'll Stony Silence next turn. And hopefully kind of lock him out like that. Sure. Painter. Okay. I'm just going to go for Stony Silence here. Sure. And then just put a body in play and start doing things. Okay. Cool. So he has 3 mana. Then I play Jace next turn and start brainstorming away. I think is how this goes. There you go. There's your attack. Blue Jace. Jace Brainstorm. Cool. Is that enough? Alright. Another one. So I think I probably won one of those that first game, but okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. This is a keep. Ponder sets up things nicely. Blade Magician. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Mr. Magician? Delta. Could be anything. We're either against Reanimator or Blue-Black Tempo, if I had to guess. In either case, neither will be suit. I'll need to start drawing other things than what I've got currently. So let's try this Ponder. I don't want any of this. Okay, Brainstorm's fine. It's a little awkward if he does have if he has Bowmaster, but I can work around that, I think. Surveil. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. Bin's a Wasteland. Kind of wish he'd drawn that, but say la vie. Strix. Okay. That's not something you see every day anymore. Definitely not, anyway. Okay, so I am going to take this opportunity to brainstorm, and if he wants to spend a daze, he can. He does not. Holy macaroni. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. I need something better next turn. That was a very unfortunate brainstorm. So if I get Kaido'd here, that's probably just GG. That certainly seems like the way this is going. Yeah. Where's my Kaido? Okay. Get me out of here. Stifle. Cool. Oh, so he's like a really slow tempo deck. Okay. Well, he doesn't have Kaido or he'd have done it by now. Okay. This isn't backbreaking yet. So that Stifle probably tells me he's He's definitely more of the tempo persuasion, because I don't know why a reanimator deck would be fucking around with stifle. So I'm no longer worried about a reanimator package. So am I just gonna lose like 3 at a time here? Yeah, okay, there's kind of. Okay, yeah, now this is over. Okay, so it's a tempo deck. That's fine. So what do we got? We got Staticaster. We definitely want Red Blast to kill that thing if it comes into play. I think that's it. So what's bad? 3 Force of Will. Spell Pierce. Otherwise, I think that's really all I want. Yeah, okay. I can work with this. Yeah, okay. Let's just send this. We're gonna keep this. Staticaster is pretty good against his deck, so my turn 2 is probably Stoneforge. He hasn't seen a creature yet, so I'm kind of hoping that he cut a lot of his removal. Tamiyo's fine. I think I'm going to Stoneforge next turn. Maybe get a coat and see if I can't convince him to just let me have it. Pretty please, pretty please. Here's this Stoneforge. If he dazes it, it's fine. Okay. So he can daze it, and then next turn I have an Unharassed Brainstorm, because he won't be able to Bowmaster, which is sweet. Yeah, okay, cool. Brainstorm. Okay, cool. Cauldra. I don't need 2 Snapcasters here. You know, does he have Stifle? Does he not? Let's see what he does. This is probably a Stifle, but I feel like I have to try. Stifle? No? Okay. I think I get him. If he had Kaido, he would have done it. So I think I'm just going to get an island here. Here's this Ponder. No, I won't. Let's see. Here's my opportunity to try and take over this game. Yeah, I might have a daze, he might not. So is he gonna like float 2 blue and daze? Okay, cool. So what do I do here? No, no. Okay. So if I draw red, I'm pretty set. Maybe I should have gotten a red source there. Okay, cool. Red source? No, that's right. Yeah, I don't have it. Just play this Jace then. +2, target him. You know what? I do want to get this Is It Staticaster, so I'm going to decline. And I'm not going to let him have that. Another Bowmaster, okay. So Jace is not dead yet. It's not great, though. So next turn, it's probably Dress Down. And then I do what? I try to Brainstorm. Oh shit, no, that does kill it. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay. Okay, well, I need my natural red source then. I should have gotten the red source earlier. Okay, 1, 2... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm just dead now. No, he's gonna do... I need a red source right now. Red source? Nope. Okay. That's it. Alright, on to the next game. So that game, I definitely got punished for not getting my red source, which is not great. I don't know why I took it. I probably should have known. Yeah. Yeah, so Kaido is a really good card, as it turns out. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Yeah, this is fine. So, show me what you got. Oh no, these key decks are fucking awful for us. We need to find a back to basics like now, or I'm gonna be in deep shit. Okay, so I'm gonna put these two back. I don't even think clocking matters that much. It's all about getting to a back to basics and casting it. And to that end, that mountain is kind of tragic because it does not allow me to do that. 4. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. So that's how that goes. This game's over. So all I saw was Brainstorm. So what's good here? These two. Consigns, obviously. There's probably Meltdown isn't bad. What's bad here? These cards. Batterskull and Stoneforge. Just do these, I think. Yeah. Maybe there's an argument for Surgical. You can take out the One Ring and shut them down. I mean, what else is really bad in here? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna win with this or we're not, so. They can't force, so I'm more inclined to... Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this and hope that I can back to basics. So to get there, I need stuff to hold off at least one play, I suspect. So a Force of Will would be decent here. Because his first turn is not going to be good. Then he passes to me. I take my second turn, and then he probably has one turn that's very impressive and runs me over if I don't stop it somehow. So yeah, the first turn is going to be a Ponder into hopefully a Force of Will. Maybe I can set up a counterbalance with a Jace underneath it. That's possible. I mean, as long as I don't let him have the One Ring, I feel like I'm okay. So I mostly want forces, like I said, or something. I don't want any of that. And I'll get it anyway. Okay. Well, oh boy. That was not a very profitable Ponder, unfortunately. Key. Okay. So he's gonna do something dumb and impressive next turn, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm just gonna end this. And then I'm going to brainstorm. We'll see. So he has a key. Okay. Here's his back to basics. Right. Maybe I should have brainstormed at end step, but we'll see. That key is still pretty shitty for me. Okay, well, he might have just fucked himself out of this game. Brainstorm, please. Please, please, please unlock this shit. Get me out of here. Thank you. So I'm going to do these two back. I'm just going to prismatically end that. Island. I am going to counterbalance. I'm going to pass. Okay, Saga. Saga's fine. Rainstorm. Teferi, make him take that turn over again. No, because that will tell him what to name. He's probably just going to name Teferi as it is. He's probably just going to name Teferi because I know I have a counterbalance. I know I have a Jace underneath it, so if I show him Jace, and while he has Pithing Needle on the stack, like, guess what the fuck he's going to name? Yeah, okay. Cool. That's fine. Jace. Brainstorm, por favor. Yeah, okay. Alright, so there's that. Maybe I just have to mulligan more aggressively versus this deck. That's a possibility. Yeah. I don't know. He also didn't draw more than one land, so I guess his hand was probably a bunch of Grim Monolith effects, and he was just going to make a shit ton of mana that way. Voltaic Keys. Stony Silence is pretty lights out. We'll see if I even get it, though. What's my record right now? 1-2. All right. Hey, jackpot. Okay. I keep this all day. Stony Silence seems like a game winner. God, Candelabra. Alright. Well, next turn he might just go the fuck off. So... Alright, here's hoping. Okay. Do I just stick this... Oh, Forcible 2, perfect. Do I just stick this Stony Silence and win? My greatest opponent would be misclicking right now. Stony Silence. Sure. I don't know what he would name here. Force of Will. Okay, sure. I mean, I can still cast it. Costs 3 more, right? Yeah, okay. So I can still pitch cast it, probably. I think. Okay. Cool. Consigned to memory. Okay, so he's just doing all the greatest hits. So I'm just gonna put Mountain down. So now I can definitely Force of Will something. God, what is this? Another? Okay. Oops, all Disruptor Flutes, I guess. I wonder if they stack, like if you name Force of Will like 3 times or 2 times or whatever. So we're just gonna hang out in hell together, I guess. Force of Negation. All right, that does nothing. Six, 7, big dumb spell probably. You know, I'd rather not. Back to basics. Por favor. Counterbalance. Alright, we're just gonna probably have to... I don't know. Part of me wants to play the Snapcast to start beating down, but I think I'm gonna have to wait on that. Oh god, again. Okay, what is it now? Another Karn? Jesus, okay. Well, That's a lot of mana, but what does it do? I don't know. Scry and then raw. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, gave it the old college try, as it were. Bottom four. Okay, so what? You're just gonna. Okay, so he's going the beatdown path, probably. You know about that. No surprises there. This is ugly. 5 5, so it's gonna be like 7 7s. Yikes. Okay. What are my options here? Is he just gonna beat down the old-fashioned way? So how do I do this? I took out all my removal. No, I still have prismatic endings. Okay, there's still ways I can win this. Okay, Brainstorm's a good one. Okay. Well, unfortunately... That's gonna have to go. So this Brainstorm is basically going to decide it. I need a lot of things right now. I would need Meltdown or Dress Down here to pull this one out. Okay. Might be a little late for Back to Basics as much as I like it. Yeah, Back to Basics doesn't play because I'm just dead next turn if I don't figure this out now. So I got 4 looks. I got 4 look skis. That goes to 7. I don't think so. That's not enough. Blue, white, Stoneforge Mystic. Live to fight another day, I guess. Cryptic Code. It's not great, but it's what I got. Another turn. Still a lot of live draws here. Meltdown or Dress Down. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, so this matchup is pretty rough for us. I just talked about it with Clips earlier. Alright, so what, we're playing for like 50 play points? Alright, sure. What the hell? Why not? Yeah, so even with that kind of start, you can still definitely lose. Not what is just the matchup lottery. Alright, let's see what we got here. Scissor maple meat pie. Why am I've heard this name before. I don't remember what he's on though. Oh, fuck me. That's about as bad as you can get. Okay, well, there you go. Probably drop a plow. See what happens. Whoa, 4 cards. Okay. To me, that's whenever I see someone mold to something like 4, I think all in combo. Just because if it was something fair, I don't know how you. It seems very unrealistic for you to mulligan down to 4 cards. So what's probably happening is he's mulliganing down to exactly a hand that wins him on the spot. Oh, wow. Okay, that is something. I'm just gonna get planes here. I feel like I just have to not lose more than anything else here in this position. Oh, that makes sense. The other reason you would mulligan so aggressively or so much is that you don't have cantrips, so your hands just, yeah, your hands just kind of fall apart. Yeah, okay. He probably only had the 1 land or something and was hoping that would carry him. Okay, Staticaster, and I think that's... No, they have that Amped Raptor shit, so it's probably these two. I'm taking out Spell Pierce, and there's probably an easy call in here somewhere. I don't think I need all 4 forces. That seems excessive. Yeah, okay. I'm good with this. Yeah, so what probably happened is he just drew like a shit ton of hands with no lands, and that this is the flip side of these decks that can't lean on cantrips. You just you have to take what the deck gives you, and sometimes the deck just pokes you in the eye. With decks with cantrips, it's a lot easier, just because we have like 28 land, we have 20 lands and like 8 cantrips, so there's only so many ways the deck can mana fuck you. Okay, cool. Okay, well, the deck wants to give us removal, so I'm just not gonna give him energy to work with. Let's just hit him with this ending and be done with it. Depending on what he does next turn, it's probably a Stoneforge Mystic. My white. Voice of Victory. Okay, that's actually pretty scary in terms of energy production, so I probably will just knock that out too. Yeah, let's just nuke this thing here and be done with it. I'll probably brainstorm and step here. Okay, well, I don't want to play into this freaking Bowmaster that I'm undoubtedly looking at. So, Tundra. White, blue. Here's a Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe he cut the removal, maybe he didn't. I'm gonna bet that he probably kept some in, and I'm just gonna get Cryptic Coat to clog up the board here. Black, white, Bowmaster. Do I care about this thing? Yeah, I probably care enough to brainstorm here. Okay, back to basics, Staticaster. These are all good cards. I don't love back to basics, unfortunately. I am going to just tuck that under Staticaster. Because right now my mana base is pretty unfriendly to me. So here's the thing. I'm going to block because if he has a second Bowmaster, I want to hit them both with the Staticaster. Yeah, there it is. You know you want to. There you go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. And I don't care about the body because I have Cryptic Coat. Thank you, Cryptic Coat. And this match is brought to you by Cryptic Coat Gang. Alright, so there. We have blue, red, white. Staticaster says, what's up? Jebaited. Yep, okay. Sure. Don't care. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plow that idiot. Play Jace. What's up? Jace says, what's up? He got one card, so even if it's a Bowmaster, he Bowmasters, I just Staticaster, and we're good. Okay, cool. He doesn't even have that. So I'm going to do Jace. I'm going to Cryptic Coat under Stoneforge and pass. Sure, that's fine. Okay, cool. So just don't care about this. Yeah, that's fine. So now we're going to play Stoneforge. And we're just going to get Cryptic Coat, and we're going to put up a wall that he won't be able to get through, hopefully. Yes, Cryptic Coat. Give me an Island Cryptic Coat. White. Now I will draw 3. Okay, I probably don't need this many fucking Jaces. Sure, there you go. So the next thing that he taps out for, I'm probably just going to back to basics. I'm getting to the point with Jace and everything. Okay. Alright, there's a leak. But okay. Some stuff I didn't like that I did, other stuff that I did. Yeah, okay.